Hi, welcome back to Optimal Health and Vitality After 50. My name is Trisha O'Hara. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back. So today I would like to talk about balance again, because I got many messages from you guys that were interested in perhaps seeing some exercises for ways of increasing your balance. So that is what this video is going to be about today. Again, for those of you who did not see my video on balance, just to recap, for balance, we need three things. We need our vision, okay, to be able to look and see our surroundings, the vestibular system, our inner ear, okay, and also proprioception. Proprioception is your body's awareness in space. Now, studies have shown that as we age, actually it starts around your 30s, 40s, your balance starts to decline. Basically, in your 30s and 40s, you should be able to balance on one leg for 1 minute. Then as you get older, in your 50s, you should be able to balance for about 40 seconds. 60s, it drops down to 20 seconds. And by the time you turn 70, it drops down to about 10 seconds. And the reason why it's so important for you to work on balance is because studies have shown for people 65 and older, the leading cause of death is balance-related injuries. And what I mean by that is that someone loses their balance and the injury they sustain from falling is death-related, or relates in death. So for instance, that can be, they lose their balance, they hit their head, and, they die from the trauma of hitting their head. So a way to prevent this, obviously, is to work on your balance. And the great thing about balance is you can start at any age. You just need consistency, frequency, and patience. So today I'm going to show you some basic exercises if you want to increase your balance, okay? So if you have no balance, you can just start by trying to balance on one leg. I brought a chair here for people if they're scared that, oh, that's another thing. You know how like older people, you see them shuffling along? They actually say that they kind of do the shuffle as they get older because they're afraid of falling. And when you shuffle, you don't really lift your leg. Because if you think about it, when you're walking, running, doing stairs, you're actually, it's always a balance, right? Because you're literally transferring from one leg to the other as you're running, okay? So you're always balancing on one leg. Anyway, so sorry, I got off on that. But anyway, okay, so if you have no balance, you can have a chair here in case you think you're gonna fall. Okay, so you can just start on a stable surface. So I'm just on the ground right now, and just try balancing. Now, if that becomes easy, you can close your eyes, because remember I said balance needs three things. Sorry, it's hard to talk and concentrate and close my eyes at the same time, but you need vision. So yes, this is a lot more challenging. It'd be easier if I wasn't talking to you, but I'm talking to you and trying to balance at the same time. So you can balance on one leg. You can also make it more challenging by putting weights in your hands, because that's going to make it even more challenging. It's going to involve using your core, okay? Or you can take like a stable surface. I have this mat here. At a gym, a lot of times you'll have like a Bosu ball, Dynadis, Eric's pad. Those are all kind of more of an unstable surface. It's kind of a squishy surface, so that will even make it more challenging. This isn't challenging for me. Again, I don't have a problem with my balance, but you can do something like that, and you'll find it to be more challenging. And then again, you can close your eyes again. You can put weights in your hands. So I'll usually start my clients on just balancing one leg. When they progress with that, then I will take them into, if it's not on an unstable surface, I will take them into like a one leg squat, okay? So just a basic one leg squat. You want to keep it functional, okay? So functional, like everyday movement. And you want to make sure you work both legs. I got hit by a car 12 years ago, tore open this knee. So I lost a lot of the vas medialis muscle here. So I always do a lot of balance stuff, because no matter how hard I try to train this leg, it just, I just won't be as strong because I lost a portion of the muscle. But you've probably seen the difference in the two quads. Anyway, so you can just take it into a squat. Again, you can put weights in your hands. If that becomes easy, then you can start working in the different planes of motion that the body works in, the sagittal, lateral, frontal, and the transverse. And honestly, I think that because having trained people for 30 years, I see a lot of people don't train in the three planes of motion. They only train in the sagittal plane. I will put the link above on my video on the planes of motion, because I'm sure a lot of you aren't even aware of what I'm talking about. But the body moves, it's, you know, multiplanar. It moves in three planes of motion. Like if you think of like this sport of tennis, they're moving back and forth, side to side, they're rotating. And so in order to help prevent injury is you need to train the body in those three planes of motion, right? And I also find that that also helps with balance, because when you're just working in that sagittal plane, which is 99% of what we are throughout the day, and 95% of the way my clients always train, is their body's like really wound up and tight. And so with that being said, it also makes it harder for them to, you know, have great balance. So what I mean by that is, I'm just going to move this chair and I'm going to move this mat so I don't slide. So you can take, like, after you, again, you know, you start with, you know, one leg, then you can take it down into a squat. If I want to make it more challenging, then I can take it into this sagittal plane. I can jump forward, stabilize, and jump back. I can jump forward, stabilize, and jump back. If that's easy, then I can jump forward, take it into a squat. Oops, take it into a squat, and jump back, take it into a squat. Sorry, my legs. I just finished running 2.5 hours. So my legs are really tired now. Now I can also take it into that lateral plane, take it side to side, okay? And again, I can take it into a squat. And if I want to make it more challenging, I can do it with my eyes closed, or I can add weights. What I do a lot for myself is I will do, because I'm a runner, so it just really helps to strengthen my legs for running. I'll do a squat and then I'll take it into the transverse plane. So what I mean by that is I will take it into a one leg squat. I'll rotate, take it into a one leg squat, rotate, take it into a one leg squat. I'll go clockwise and then I will go counterclockwise. Again, I apologize. I just finished running, so my legs are pretty tired. And I can make that more challenging by doing it with my eyes closed or adding weights. So those are a few simple balance exercises that you can do. Remember, balance takes frequency, consistency, and patience. And if you don't have any balance at all, make sure you have a chair next to you so you don't fall over, but you can progress. One leg on a solid surface. When that becomes easy, you can try with your eyes closed, or you can try it on an unstable surface, or you can take it into a one leg squat. And you want to do some repetitions, okay? It's not just like, okay, let's do this a couple times and, you know, whatever. Then you can take it in the sagittal plane, lateral plane, transverse plane. Oh, another thing is like a lot of times what I'll do is I will just stretch on one leg. I'll hold like the quad stretch for a couple minutes and, oops. I'll hold this quad stretch. Or I had one of my clients actually say that they brush their teeth on one leg. So there's many different ways to work on your balance. But again, like I said earlier, I really think it goes hand in hand into doing exercises, training your body in the three planes of motion. So again, I'll link the video so you can see what I'm talking about, the three planes of motion that your body works in. But I hope you found that helpful. Please try to start incorporating balance exercises into your workout regime now, because as I've also been the last 30 years, I mainly focus on rehabilitation with my clients and I do body work. I see so many of them getting like ACL surgery, meniscus, hip, because their body, you know, they just haven't trained their body, you know, well-rounded in the three planes of motion or worked on their balance, you know. And you'll find, like, when you incorporate balance exercises, it's huge in injury prevention. And I think we all want to feel healthy and injury-free every day of our lives, right? So I hope that you found this helpful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And again, I really appreciate you spending time to watch my videos. I hope you guys have a great day and hope it's amazing. See you later. Bye.